Every idol group inevitably has a maknae. And all those idols who are the maknae of their group are known for different catchphrases and traits, which range from cute and cheerful to smart and mature. The idol we're gonna explore today is the tall maknae of our team. With a face that perfectly fits the societal definitions of beauty and a well-proportioned body, she is considered as the visual member of our group. It's the one and only Tzuwi, the maknae member of TWICE. Being that she is so tall and beautiful, she visually stands out in TWICE. TWICE's Nayeon is known for her cuteness, Taehyung is known for her cheerfulness, and Sana is known for her sexiness, while Tzuwi is known for her textbook beauty that makes her look as if she was designed on a computer graphics program. For today's edition of Idol Exploration, let's take a close look into Tzuwi's journey as a K-pop idol. But wait, pop quiz! Who is often considered as a part of the maknae line of TWICE along with Tzuwi? Number 1. Nayeon. Number 2. Jonghyun. Number 3. Sana. Number 4. Momo. Do you think you know the answer? Then tell us in the comment. We will randomly select one of the subscribers who give us the correct answer as the winner. For today's pop quiz, the winner will receive a 1/2 generation official fan club kit. And I'm sure you've already hit the like button, subscribed, and turned on the notification, right? Make sure you do to find out the winner right away when we make the announcement in the community tab on YouTube. Don't know the answer? Keep watching the video and you'll find out. Tzuwi was born on June 14, 1999 in Tainan, Taiwan. She is of Taiwanese nationality. Her real name is Jo Tzu, and she was born to parents who worked at a night market. Because her parents were so busy, Tzuwi and her brother were mainly raised by a nanny. Now the word market might sound like a very small business, but her parents were actually pretty well off. Shopping in Taiwan during daytime is a bit rough due to the climate, so the night market is actually an extremely lucrative business. Many of the night markets are about as big as department stores and considered as popular tourist attractions as well. So if you're picturing a Taiwanese night market as a very small business, it's not quite what Tzuwi's parents did for a living. Tzuwi's parents were big business owners, and Tzuwi's mother even owned multiple buildings too. So Tzuwi was actually raised in a wealthy family. Tzuwi's parents have recently made investments in plastic surgery business too, so rumor has it that Tzuwi is now a daughter of a hospital owner. Tzuwi is the sub-vocalist and lead dancer of TWICE. She enjoyed dancing as a kid and attended a dance academy too. She was discovered when a casting manager from JYP Entertainment watched a performance video of her dance crew Muse. The casting manager from JYP was interested in Tzuwi and even flew all the way to Taiwan to watch her practicing in person. After watching her, the casting manager was hooked. They talked to Tzuwi's mother and asked for an audition video to be taped and sent to JYP's headquarters in Korea, and they actually helped them put the video together. At first, Tzuwi's parents were against it, but eventually said yes to the request. People at JYP's headquarters liked what they saw, and shortly afterwards, Tzuwi flew to Korea and officially began her training on November 15, 2012. Actually, in the video, you could only see the silhouette of Tzuwi and couldn't really see her face. Her dancing skills were not exactly noticeable in the Dance Academy's video either. So Tzuwi's parents have said that they were a bit curious why Tzuwi was discovered. But the casting manager said, "I contacted them because of her silhouette, but when I saw her in person, her face was even more mind-blowing." Now, when Tzuwi was a trainee, there were many instances because of her poor Korean. The most famous instance was when she felt left out in her training days. When Tzuwi had just arrived in Korea and her Korean wasn't very good, JYP Entertainment was divided into two buildings, one for the trainees and one for the artists. One day, the trainees' building was under construction, so the training took place in the artists' building instead. There was a notice posted about it, but it was in Korean, and Tzuwi couldn't read it. And what's worse is none of the other trainees notified her. So Tzuwi felt extremely sad and lonely in the empty practice room all by herself at the time. Years later, Twice's Jeongyeon talked about this instance on air and said, "I would have felt really lonely too." Anyway, during her training days, Zooey got to appear on Twice's debut audition program 16. From the beginning of the program, Zooey created a buzz because of her extremely beautiful face and body. But because she was so far behind other trainees in terms of skills, Park Jin-young even said to her, "I don't know why you're here." In fact, out of the 7 missions in the program, Zooey was selected as a major only 3 times, which shows how little she was recognized for her skills then. However, in every new episode, Zooey showed improvements in every aspect. Starting from the 4th episode, she got the 2nd most votes, and from the 8th episode onwards, she got the most votes on the show. And as a result, she officially debuted as a Twice member. At first, she was so quiet that many people called her Cold Beauty or Cold City Girl, but this was all because of her lack of Korean skills. She is often seen joking around with teammates who are much older than her, like Nayeon, Jeongyeon, Sana, and Jihyo, so she has the title of the real maknae. Also, she is often grouped in with Nayeon as the maknae line. Interestingly enough, Zooey is the actual maknae, but she often behaves more like the oldest member, whereas Nayeon behaves more like a maknae despite being the oldest. Chaeyoung, who is also in the maknae line, talks like a maknae, while Zooey sounds a bit stern because of her foreign accent mixed with a direct way of talking. But then, when people least expected, Zooey ended up becoming the center of a controversy. It happened in November 2015 on MBC's variety show My Little Television. Twice's non-Korean members, Zooey, Momo, Sana, and Mina appeared on the show together. At one point during the show, they waved the flags of their respective countries to show where they come from. Zooey was holding the flag of Taiwan at the time. But then afterwards, the Taiwanese-born China-based singer Hwang An accused Zooey of being a Taiwanese independence activist. This became a huge controversy as he openly requested that she admit that Taiwan and China make up one whole China. There was even a movement where people asked for Twice to be barred from the commercials for Huawei Y6 for which Twice modeled. Social media sites blew up with more than 65 million hashtags about boycotting JYP. JYP first posted an apologetic statement, but the press in China didn't calm down. Eventually, the company made an announcement in which it admitted that there is only one China. But even after the announcement, the events in China that were going to feature JYP artists continued to get cancelled. So finally, on January 15th, Zooey appeared in a video on JYP's YouTube channel and officially apologized. Because of this incident, JYP's reputation in Taiwan plummeted. But the general consensus in Korea was that Zooey was only 17 at the time and was already really busy learning Korean language and culture while preparing for her debut, so there was no way she could have thought through all the political details and whatnot. Most people in Korea agreed that Zooey did nothing wrong, especially because it wasn't even her idea. After all, it was the production crew of My Little Television that decided to add the flag of the Republic of China in the program. And now, years later, Zooey has grown a lot as a Twice member. When she had just debuted, her parts in Twice's songs were extremely minimal. And now she does so much more, and she is now one of the members with the most parts. Granted, she still has some room to improve, but Zooey is the member who's improved the most since her pre-debut days. Since day one, Zooey has been the textbook beauty within Twice, the female idol group at the forefront of the Korean wave. Given how much she has grown as an idol over the years, fans cannot wait to see what other great things she's gonna accomplish in the years to come. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Please hit the like button and subscribe. If there's any K-pop star you want to know more about, tell us in the comment. This has been Dooyudam's Idol Exploration. See ya!